What's up, wellness warriors? I am here today to talk about the 4 phases of migraine. If you have headache, if you believe they're migraine or you're not sure, you definitely want to listen to what I have to say today. If you know somebody who suffers from headaches all the time and they're constantly complaining, you may want to have them tagged in on this video because it may give you guys some useful information. What sparked me to do this video today is oftentimes we'll have practice members new to come in for the first time, and when we ask them what their issues are, they say, oh, I get migraine headache. And then when we go through our evaluation, we realize, hey, you know what, it's not really migraine. Now, I get it. When you have a headache and it's really bad and they come all the time, you're not really caring of what the name of the headache is called. You're more interested of, hey, get this thing out of my head. I can't take it anymore. And I understand that. But when we are working to help find a resolution for these headaches, it's real important we know what kind of headache it is. So I'm going to go through the 4 phases of what a migraine kind of goes through, and you can listen to see if this is something that is happening to you. Before I do that, my name is Dr. Andrew Smith from the Head and Neck Centers of Excellence, and we're about to go through 4 phases of migraine. So let's talk about the first phase. The first phase is what we call the Prodrome Phase. The Prodrome Phase is literally when you begin to start to notice some weird changes. Sometimes you have like real bad thirst. Sometimes you have these strange cravings. It's not really uncommon for people to kind of get a little stiffness in their neck. Sometimes that happens. Oftentimes you can start to have bowel changes. You may start to experience too much, or maybe you go a little bit not too often, some constipation. That also can start to happen. And finally, in the early stage, phase 1, you may start to experience like a feeling of like depression. You just feel really low. So that's phase 1. Phase 2, the second part of migraine, is what's known as the aura phase. And in the aura phase, you might imagine you begin to experience visual disturbances. Sometimes you'll feel like a sensitivity to light, or you'll have these like weird line disturbances in your visual acuity. Sometimes you'll get sensitivity to disturbances in your sensory situations, just like tingling in your face. You feel like there's a spider crawling up your neck or into your head. Just some weird things start to happen. Maybe you get some motor disturbances. You may feel like your eyes are drooping, or your side of your face is kind of coming down a little bit. That can also happen. And finally, you'll get, again, a lot of sensitivity to the light. In the third phase, we refer to that, or that's referred to as the attack phase. And you could imagine in the attack phase is where the pain usually starts to kick in. When you have a migraine, typically the head pain is on one side of the head, although it can move to other sides or both sides in some patients. Sometimes you have intense pain. It's usually described as like throbbing or pulsating pain. It could last for hours. It can last for days. It can be real intense. Usually there's some vomiting and some severe nausea. You'll hear people describe, I have to go in a dark room. I can't even be around anybody or anything. Those are the severe attack mode, or phase 3 of a migraine. And finally, the 4th phase of migraine is what's referred to as the post-drome phase. And the post-drome phase is typically the end, where you kind of feel like you've done battle. You feel exhausted. You're depleted of your energy. You just kind of can't get out of your bed. You just feel so tired and a little bit low energy, and even again a little depressed. So those are 4 phases of migraine. If you know somebody who has that, it's a good idea for them to now look for solutions for migraine versus tension or cluster or all these other different kind of headaches that they may be suffering from. If you want a complete list of our headache differentiation checklist, feel free to email us at the info@headandneckcentersofexcellence.com. Again, I'm Dr. Andrew Smith. Have a great day, and remember, your health is your most precious commodity. Don't waste it. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.